Clark just broke a huge record. A huge record. And this is probably unbeatable. It's probably unbeatable. Like, there's a lot of Caitlin Clark records that I'm like, okay, like, this can be beaten. I don't know if this one can be beaten. To do it in 59...
This isn't exaggeration. It's someone looking at the numbers and reaching a conclusion they almost hesitate to say out loud. Caitlin Clark has just set a new record, and the big question is simple: can anyone ever break it? Maybe not anytime soon. Maybe not at all. So let's take a closer look and see if that claim holds up. The record in focus is the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 5...
Fact is that fastest to 500 assists obviously is Caitlin Clark. But like, when you do something 23 games faster, and she was injured. If she didn't get injured last year, like before her second injury, she was averaging 23 and 9 on the season. And she was averaging the same numbers she is right now.
500 career assists. The difference wasn't small either. Clark reached the milestone about 23 games quicker than the previous record holder, and she accomplished it despite missing time with injuries. That's what changes the conversation. When a player sets a pace record while sitting out games, it suggests the limit could be even higher. Here's where the reasoning gets interesting. This isn't about scoring, because plenty of players can race to major point totals. The argument is much more specific. Assists are different.
I think there's going to be faster people to 1,000 points. I don't know if there'll ever be someone in the WNBA faster to 1,000 assists. I don't know if there ever will be. But that player is not coming anytime soon. Like, we're looking at guards, especially in the era of combo guards. These high assist guards aren't really
different. Maintaining this kind of assist rate requires a unique point guard playing in the right system. Today's game is filled with combo guards focused on creating their own shots. Traditional playmakers averaging 9 or 10 assists a game are becoming less common, which means fewer players are even capable of challenging this record. At this point, it stops sounding like a bold opinion and starts sounding like a reality built into the game itself. Look at the assist numbers piling up night after night. It's not about one standout performance. It's about consistency.
You're looking 100, 104, 102, 101, 84, 82, and I'm like, this is genuinely scary. I genuinely do think that she is, like, statistically, there's never going to be anyone that matches up to. There's never going to be anyone that's able to match up to Caitlin statistically and break this record. I don't.
Break this record, someone would have to maintain that level season after season without the setbacks that injuries, roster changes, or poor team fits usually create. That's the difficult part. Great stretches happen all the time. Sustaining them for an entire career almost never does. So why does this record feel nearly impossible to touch? The answer is simple: time. WNBA games last 40 minutes. The league isn't suddenly going to switch to 48-minute games to create more opportunities for future players. Fewer minutes mean fewer possessions, and
there's talk of moving the NBA game, of like bringing the NBA game down to 40 minutes. Like, there's never going to be a situation where the WNBA game gets brought up to 48. Like, it would take a WNBA game being brought up in minutes for this record to be broken. Like, nobody's coming in, and like, Caitlin had the best individual rookie.
Fewer possessions mean fewer chances to collect assists. The structure of the sport itself creates a limit that effort alone can't overcome. Another part people often overlook is the rookie season behind all of this. The argument is that Clark delivered the greatest statistical rookie campaign the league has ever seen. If the Indiana Fever finish near the top of the standings while she maintains this level of production, the MVP debate may not even be close.
Like, nobody's coming in, and like, Caitlin had the best individual rookie season of all time. Of all time. There's been no better statistical rookie season ever. Like, Caitlin Clark is putting up numbers that if the season was to end today, like, if the Indiana Fever are a top 4 seed and she ends the season with her current numbers, she's winning MVP. Like, I don't think people understand that. Like, no matter what the narrative is about defense, the narrative about anything, fuck, she's a better defender than Taurasi ever was. But she's winning MVP. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it if the Fever are the 4th seed and she ends the season with these.
That's the bigger picture. This assist record isn't a random achievement from a role player. It's just one piece of a season that is rewriting the rookie record books. To be fair, not every record Clark sets will last forever, and acknowledging that makes this argument stronger. Some milestones are absolutely reachable. Single-game assist records and rookie season totals could eventually fall. The schedule is longer now, which gives future players more opportunities to build bigger numbers.
Some of the things that she has set. Like, Caitlin Clark had, I think she had 11 assists and a half. Like, I think someone might break the 19 assist record, but like, it's going to be real tough. It's going to be really, really tough. And if we're being honest here, to do that while averaging 20 points a game, and like, so what's going to happen there is a number 1 pick is going to have to walk onto a team with one of the best pick and roll. It's going to have to be a number 1 pick point guard.
Talented rookie with enough playing time could break those marks. The honest view separates the records that are vulnerable from the ones that look nearly impossible. So what would someone need to challenge this pace? The formula is clear. You would need a number 1 overall pick who stands around 6 feet 1 inch or 6 feet 2 inches, big enough to handle heavy minutes and avoid matchup problems smaller guards face. That player would also need to join a team with an elite pick-and-roll partner, reliable shooters, and strong scoring options around them from day one. Once you list every requirement, it becomes obvious why relatively safe might actually
do that while averaging 20 points a game. And like, so what's going to happen there is a number 1 pick is going to have to walk onto a team with one of the best pick and roll. It's going to have to be a number 1 pick point guard. Has to walk onto a team with one of the best bigs in the league and one of the best off-ball scorers in the league with a couple of shooters around here. That's basically what's going to happen. That's going to have to happen. Otherwise, the record's safe. And if I'm being real here, the record's relatively safe. I'm not going to say the record's 1,000% safe or anything. I'll say the record's relatively safe. Like, it's going to take, like, there's not a player alive that's going to break this record. There's not a player alive.
Be an understatement. The one player some people mention is Olivia Miles. It's important to be realistic here because the sample size is still small, even if her production has been impressive. Chasing this record means averaging around 20 points along with 9 or 10 assists over a massive number of games without a long slump. Even for a special player, that's an enormous challenge. A strong start is one thing. Maintaining that pace for years is something entirely different, and that's what this record demands. The easiest way to understand how rare this is by comparing Clark's assist numbers with today's top guards. She's not chasing the established stars. By this standard, she's ahead of them. Elite veterans rarely record 10 assists in a game consistently.
Olivia Miles is done. Like, Olivia Miles, even though it's through like 10 games, for Olivia Miles to do it, she's going to have to average 20 and 10 for another, whatever, 51 games. I don't know, that's not it. It's probably 19, it's probably 20 or 19 and 9, which Olivia Miles isn't going to do. So nobody's going to break this anytime soon. Nobody.
While Clark was stacking double-doubles and adding triple-doubles as a rookie. That's more than a talented guard having a great season. It's something the league rarely sees. The real discussion has two parts. First, some of Clark's records will eventually be broken. Single-game assist totals, rookie numbers boosted by longer schedules, and milestones like fastest to 1,000 points are all within reach. But fastest to 500 assists belongs in a different category. Breaking it would require an exceptional player joining the perfect team, staying healthy for years, and overcoming the limits created by a 40-minute game. That's why the answer isn't that the...
You look at current players. She's what, 2 ahead of Sabrina Ionescu? Or 3 ahead of Sabrina Ionescu? Like, she's like 2 ahead of Sloot. Sabrina very rarely gets 10 assists in a game. It's one of those things where Paige very rarely gets 10 assists in a game. She is she's like a unicorn as as far as the WNBA is concerned. She's an absolute unicorn. Like, she had 5 straight 20 and 10 games, I think. Oh, sorry, 3 straight 20 and 10 games. She had 5 straight assist double-doubles as a rookie. Like, she actually, I think she's 4th all-time in rookie double-double streak. And she did it with assists, with a triple.
Record is completely untouchable. It's that it's extremely difficult to imagine anyone breaking it soon. Those who claim every record is permanent ignore the ones that clearly can fall. Those who dismiss this as just a quick start overlook the fact that Clark set this pace during a season interrupted by injuries. The truth sits somewhere in the middle, and even that middle ground suggests this record could outlast every current guard in the league. So here's the question: who realistically breaks the fastest to 500 assists record over the next decade? Not a dream scenario. A real player on a real roster. If no clear answer comes to mind, that says everything about where this record stands. Share your pick in the comments, and if you want to discuss which Clark records are actually within reach, that's the next conversation.